It is truly yoga outside. Welcome, yogis. Yoga evening, sunset evening out here at Mulberry Park. So, welcome. It's all welcome. All levels. It's nice to be up here, not just by myself. Now we're going to do our pelvic rotations. So just keep doing the hulas. You go the other way. And your feet can be whatever width that you want. Okay. What we do in yoga, we have the flexations of the spine, the side to sides. So we're going to do exhale left, inhale, exhale right. Inhalations up, exhalations to the crunch. Remember that in yoga, our inhalations are elongations and the exhalations are coming into the asana. Deepen in. Anytime there's a crunch, we have the pelvic, so we have the Durga breath. If you have it, refill it up, and the exhalation. Okay, on your, then you just concentrate on that because we do all the pelvic health. Yes, so just do the side to sides. We do 10. Okay, and now extend the arms out, and we're gonna just follow the left over, and follow the lead. Follow. Keep your hand on the front arm. So we're gonna twist left, twist right. Put your see you later, guy. Okay, one more time to the right. Nice. And now we do our favorite. We have the Durga breath. Everybody's leaving me. I start so late because it's so hot. It doesn't cool off until the evening hours. So where you're going now, bring your arms up. Inhalation here. And now we cut. Add a slight back bend here so we have our flexation to the back. Big breath here, exhalation. Now we're in our spirit of ecstasy. This is crunch the knee down, and this is our spirit of ecstasy. You'll be hearing this quite often during the class. Back bend, exhalation. So we get a big breath. Do our back bend, exhalation, forward. And remember, it's your own pace. Who showed up? We did. You did. I did. Two more times. And while we're here, do some more pelvic rotations here. Let's make sure I can get the camera on here. Yes. Do some more hulas here. Actually, it's quite difficult to film the class from this angle here, so. But I so enjoy being up here a bit. So we are now gonna keep the weight on to the left leg and just step wide with the right, and we're gonna do some hip leg circles. So we'll do 5 one way and 5 the other. Weight on the right. And we do all pelvic health. We have a lot of hulas in our class. So actually, one of the best, according to Dr. Bree, the best thing you could do is a lot of hip circles and pelvic health. And men have a lot of issues, pelvic areas too. So, and it's proven that yoga is quite good for that area for men and women. So please show up for yourself, and if you do have some pains, I hope that follow along with us on YouTube or going to yoga classes will help in your pain issue, pain management. Okay. And now we're going to come down to the mat, the floor. Today, do our inhalations forward and exhalation on the crunch. And if you are hot, remember to bring the air, the breath through over the tongue. Whenever you feel hot, or if you are hot, yoga is the only yoga that's available in your area, then show up and concentrate on that breath, and that will help keep you cool during the 90-degree temperatures. Okay, now gonna raise the arms up, tap the shoulders and raise your arms up, and twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Raise the arms up and twist to the left. And while we're here, it's Friday, and we're going to de-stress from our week. Just concentrate on, if you're outside, you can look at the sun right quick, and if you're inside, you have a candle, or just bring the awareness to the Ajna chakra. That's the third eye right here. And we'll do one more Om. We'll do a starting Om to get that breath in there, good dirga breath from the tummy to upper, the whole torso there. Pump the belly a few times. Also helps with the I don't know, I keep forgetting the diaphragm. And then while we're here, we're doing a all levels, all welcome class here. So grab your oils that you enjoy. And give good friction. And we're going to rotate the eyes up, down, right, bottom, left, top, right, down, left, up, right, top, left, down, right, top, left, down. And now we're going to cover our eyes. So. Now we're going to come into our flower rotations, come into our, like a prayer, bring the back of the fingertips together and come out. And we'll get the fluids in our shoulder joints going. And just keep rotating out the arms like a wing. Gonna have to start calling this the fairy wing. The fairy in the garden. So you elegantly bring the hands out. Almost like as if you are flapping a wing. Yes? And then we'll do a pelvic rotation here. Do 5 one way and 5 the other. And now we're going to come onto our knees. And I'm going to now touch the back of the hand to the shoulder and just drop down. The knees just opens here, wherever it may drop. And this is your alignment. We're going to do some pelvic rotations here. 5 one way, 5 the other. Then we'll do forward and back rocks. You can have your toes maybe extended or tucked. Your preference, your practice. We're going to come into a child pose. And this child pose, your knees you can widen out the knees. And this is also very good too for the pelvic. And anytime, this is also a resting pose. So anytime you feel that you need a good breath and you want to sit out a little bit, just come into child pose and breathe here. Remember, it's not Simon Says. I'm just a guide. It's your practice, and I will help you to have a practice. Do some more inhalations and exhalations. We're going to come into coming into our puppy, to our dog. So just tilt back a little bit. One full handprint towards you. Tuck the toes are tucked, and we just come up. And then we're going to walk our dog. Inhalations. Exhalations are the heel comes down the best you can. Nothing has to touch. No right, no wrong. You showed up. And you moved yourself. And we get the blood flow. Raise the right leg up. Step up with the right. Step up with the left. Open up into our spirit of ecstasy. Sweep the arms forward to our back bend here. And we're going to do our flower rotations. And if you have a fragrance that you really, really enjoy, please keep your flower fragrance a lot of times touching the mat, or if you have don't have the best quality oils, please. This helps you tune into your practice. It's your practice. It's your day. Your time. And then we're going to just shrug the shoulders up and down. And come forward. And then we're going to do a full breath. And we're going to do a up with the shoulder tension. And release. Remember, now we are having buoyancy. We're not locked out of the legs at all. Now, it is time to pinwheel. Bring the arms forward. Bring the arms back. And now we're going to connect the mind and the body by swinging forward with the right and back with the left. For 5. Now bring the left forward and the back. That will also help connect the mind. And while we're here connecting the mind, we're going to come into an Utkatasana. So with Utkatasanas, we have the bend in the knee, touch the shoulders, and just reach up like to the side of your face. And then where your width is, you don't shrug up the shoulders, just very gently and elegantly. Now we're going to hug ourselves and massage the ear for 5 breaths here. Remember the chair pose. Don't let the knees come past the toes. And now as we connected the mind and the body, and that's what we do in yoga. So pinwheel the arms forward. We're going to come into our sun salutation now. Up with the right, step back with the right. Great. Now, if the heel doesn't come down, don't worry. It's an anujeti. No wrong. It's all right because you showed up. Okay? Now bring the hands of an elegantly to the mat. Step back with the left. Step back with the right. You're going to come into a drop in the knees. Dropping the forearms and leading up with the chin to the top of the mat. And press up for our Bhujangasana. This is our first Bhujangasana. So what we're going to do is have a little bit of a pressure here. Nothing forced. Let your breath take you there. Yes. And you can now come into put the one palm. You can put one palm on top of the other, and put your head down. This time, let's raise up the feet, and we'll do some windshield wipers this way. And this is also a great pelvic exercise, and then your Knees can be as wide as you feel comfortable. And now we're coming into, that was crocodile, so we're gonna inhale our whole torso up and come into our puppy. Pressing puppy, tuck the toes under. Remember your full hand forward, and then tuck the toes and set up for our dog. Do 3 breaths here. Reach up with the right, step up with the right, step up with the left. We're in a half fold here, inhalation here, exhalation full fold here. And we're gonna do 10 breaths here. And remember not to lock out the knees. We have the buoyancy here. Put your elbows on top of elbows. And we'll sway side to side. And then we're going to come up out of here with the pelvic rotation. And then we'll pelvic rotation the other way. Bring the arms up, tilt back a teeny bit. Pinwheel the right arm forward, left arm forward. And now come back the other way. Reach up with the left hand, step back with the left. Come into our warrior 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the right. To our dog. Inhalation forward, drop the knees. Lead up to the top of the mat. Into our Bhujangasana. Inhalation. Press up from our puppy to our dog. Okay. Raise the left leg. Step up with the left. Step up with the right. Open up into our spirit of ecstasy. Come to our back bend here. Come to our flower rotations. Okay. Pinwheel the arms forward. Pinwheel back. We're going to add on here. Step back with the right. And come to our warrior 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the left. Come into our dog here. You're welcome to come forward into the Zen Asana. It's dropping the knees. Those of us that are going to come into the Utthita Chaturanga. Exhalation, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise the right leg up. And now we're going to do some hip circles here. We'll do 4 one way and 4 the other. And now we're going to drop the left knee. Raise the right arm up. You're welcome to stay here. Those of us that are going to flip the dog are going to come back into our dog. Raise that right leg up. And now we're just going to flip the right behind us. This is a very elegant asana in which when I go to yoga classes that I pay for, I hope that they do incorporate this. Raise the right leg up, step up with the right, step up with the left, open up into our spirit of ecstasy. Come to our back bend here. Flower rotations. Because it's the whole fun of showing up to our practice. Pinwheel back with the left. Step back with the left. Come into our warrior 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Come into our dog. Raise that left leg up, and we're going to do the hip circles. One direction, the other direction. 4 one way, 4 the other. Raise the left leg and look over your underarm to see that foot. And you know your modification is drop the right knee, or I'm on this little shelf here, so I have to be careful. And then just with the left arm reaching out. To come over, flip up, and just anything that's challenging, just drop the knee. Step up with the left, step up with the right. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Sweep up to our back bend. Flower rotations. You can never do enough fragrance. So anytime opportunity arises, please flower rotation. Give your flower the scent. Pinwheel the arms forward. Step back with the right. Come to our warrior one. Bring the hands to the mat. Sit back with the left. Inhalation, Utthita Chaturanga. Exhalation, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Now raise the right leg up. Now, here's the modification. We're going to just bring the right heel to the booty up and bring the head to knee. We did this yesterday. So just do that. And those of us that are going to go deeper, raise the right leg up, bring the elongations, the inhalation, exhalation, the right knee to right elbow. Inhalation, exhalation, right knee to center. Exhalation, right knee to left elbow. Inhalation, exhalation, the right knee to left elbow again. Inhalation, exhalation, center. Inhalation, the right on top of the right. And then we come into our Muladhara kiss. Come back into our dog. Drop the knees. And come into a child pose here. We're going to roll out the wrist here. Then we're going to come into our puppy to our dog. And we're going to do the other side. So let's drop the knees down. Bring the left heel to the booty, kick up. Now on the exhalation, the head and knee come close. And you can extend the leg out, or you can bring the leg up. So those of you that are staying on this side, just play your own play. And those of us, and whenever you had enough, we're going to meet in our child pose. So it's all welcome. Raise the left leg up, bring exhalation to left. Inhalation, exhalation, center. Inhalation, left to right, elbow. Inhalation, center. Inhalation, exhalation, left on top of left, and come into our Muladhara. Come into our dog, drop the knees, and come into our child pose here. Okay. We're going to come into our puppy to our dog. Raise the left leg up, step up the left, step up the right. Our forward fold here. Open up to our spirit of ecstasy. Come to a back bend here. Pinwheel the arms forward. Pinwheel back. Step back with the right. My favorite song. Remember to have the buoyancy. We're in our warrior one. And now we're going to bring the hand parallel. I like to bring the right hand is going to be in. Bring that left arm hand over that so the hands are like together. Bring your parallel and your shoulder height and just open up. The warrior stance, we have our buoyancy here. The knee doesn't go over the toes. This is our warrior stance. Of the hard time with the heel coming down, just keep it up in the on a jetty stance. And in our warrior two, flipped arms. This is the ultimate in asana. You flip the hands back. It'll help you to find this. And we're going to stay here for 10 breaths today. And you go forward and back. And I like to teach people how to learn your asanas. Let the breath take you where you want to go. Go where you want to go on a peaceful journey. You know we are warriors. We have the strength to take on life's challenges. Yes? Now we're going to extend the right leg. Squiddle, this is squiddle. Squiddle up with this right leg. The left leg has an extension. We have buoyancy here. And we're going to come into our Padasana. Yesterday I did this for the Mudra. We're going to have a slight back bend here. So our hands are clasped behind. Exhalation over the left knee. Bring the elbows up. Remember how to keep the buoyancy here. When the elbows are up as high as you feel comfortable, extend the forearms. Let's stay here for 10 breaths today. And to open up out of here, we're going to come into our warrior T elegance. Drop the right hand down. Raise the left hand up. And your warrior T elegant. And you'll see the elbow stays out wide. It also adds elegance to you. Open up into our warrior two for 3 breaths here. And very elegantly, we're going to place the left elbow on the left knee. And we're going to pinwheel the right arm. Try not to put so much weight on that left elbow. And go the other way. 4 breaths in the pinwheel here. And wherever you feel comfortable, reach. Coming to our warrior, the elegant. Open up into our warrior two. Now we're going to come into our warrior one. And we're going to raise the right heel up. And we're going to do a fly over here. You can come up to the toes. We're going to keep where the hips is. They're not open in here. They're vertical. Touch the shoulders, head, and our spirit of ecstasy arms. And we have buoyancy on that knee, so we don't lock out, but we do experience the exhalation and elation. So we're actually flying here for 10 breaths. Come back into our warrior, the elegant. Hop up into our warrior 2. Come warrior 1. Can raise the heel up and bring the hands to the mat. And now we're going to bring that heel to the booty and just reach out. Try and keep the hips square. Square means they're tucked in. We're not opening. We're like this, not like that. Okay, so now brush the body and raise up. With the elbow, raise the forearm. Look at the ground. Look at the grass, the trees, the sky. You're inside, you look at the floor, the wall, the ceiling. Drop the right leg down and come back into our warrior, the elegant. Open up into our warrior 2. And now we're going to pavarita, come into our, keep the heel up, come into our ananjali. Bring the hands to the mat. Bring that right heel to the booty again. At this time, we're brushing the body with the left hand the best you can, elbow up, forearm up. And then these fingertips up here, we call that being teepeed. Drop that right heel down, right foot down, and come into the right toes, and come into our warrior, the elegant. Come into our warrior 2. Come warrior 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the left. Now drop the knees. We're going to do our high-low, so your preference of how you want to come. Exhalation. We'll meet in our dog. Since we're going to raise the left leg up. Step up with the left. And come into our warrior. Let me do it now. I'm stepping up with the right. Okay? Yep. Come into our warrior. Bring the left hand in, the right hand over, and open up into our warrior 2. Extend the right leg, and you might have to squiddle the left leg a little bit. And we're going to exhalation over the right and come into our Padasana. Have a slight back bend here. And exhalation, remember the buoyancy over the right leg. Drop the left arm, come into our warrior, the elegant. Open up into our warrior 2. And very elegantly, we're going to put our right elbow and pinwheel the left arm. 4 one way, 4 breaths one way, or 4 rotations one way, and 4 rotations the other way. And wherever you feel comfortable on your reach. Not so much weight on the elbow to knee. Buoyancy. Come into our warrior, the elegance. Okay. And now we're going to open up to our warrior 2. Come warrior 1. You can lift the heel up if you feel comfortable. We're going to come into our Ardha Chandrasana, so bring that left heel to the booty, extend out. Brush the body with the left. And look at the grass, the trees, and I get to say hello to my yogis from my garden to you. I welcome you. Drop the left and come back into our warrior, the elegant. Come into our warrior 2. Come to warrior 1, the Anajati. Bring the hands to the mat. Bring the left heel to the booty, extend out. And now we're Parvaritin, so I'm brushing the right elbow with the body and raising the forearm. Looking at the floor, the patio, the grass, the trees, mountain, sky. My favorite song. The ocean is like 5 hours away from here or something. So much magnificence. Coming to our warrior 2. Come warrior 1. Coming to our Anajati. We're going to have so much fun here. We're doing our flyover. Now, remember to keep the booty. And we're doing it for 10 breaths. Anytime you feel like you're losing it, just come into for our come into our warrior, the elegant. Open up to our warrior 2. Come warrior 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the right. And we're going to do our high-low here. Walk your feet up to the hands. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Come to our back bend here. Flower rotations. And now we're going to come into a malasana. We have we have a balance to do. We just balanced already, so we should have a little bit of time if take a water break if need to be. We're going to do our tree. And we'll do the hula hoops here. So, in our tree, I'm putting my weight on my left, so I'm going to have the right leg out, and we're going to do the whole leg hip rotation again. We'll do 5 in and 5 out. And then we're going to place this right foot. I like to place it on the lower shin. If you feel comfortable, you can also bring it up here, and you may also hold the foot up to here and drop the knee. That's your preference. It's your practice. So I like it's a bit more challenging to have it on the lower shin. I like to put the right hand to the outside here. The inside, and just have the pressure pushing it open. Remember the breath, elongation. See if you keep that hip in, and then the arm be wherever you like it to be. We're going to do 15 breaths in our tree. If you come out, come back in. Can add your flower rotation. And I like to do my lean to the right. Bring that left hand over and then bring the fingertips together and open. And the right hand drops to the top of the right knee. Do 4 here. Right arm up, and then we're going to lean to the left. Touch the fingertips and open up here for 4. And come into our flower rotations. Drop the feet down, and we're going to come into our hip rotations. And now we're going to rotate down, the hips rotate, and see if you can come down in that hip rotation. To come out of that, we'll rotate out the opposite way. And now we're going to step over to the right side, extend the left leg, and we're going to do our whole leg, the whole leg. Okay, and then rotate 5 one way and just 5 the other way. So we get the hip, the pelvic. This is a really, really, really amazing exercise here, and it gives me great pleasure to help you and the 176 million women. Please, where are you? I want to help you. My practice, all about the whole endocrine system, is my passion. My passion is yoga. My passion is the whole endocrine system, and we are learning anatomy. Amazing things are going on in our body, and we're doing this rotations, so now we're gonna lean to the left and bring the left fingertips to the right fingertips and open. We'll do 4 each side. And if you fall over, come out. We're having fun, so don't knock yourself out. The more fun you actually have, the less you'll notice you will fall out of the. We'll do some flower rotations and drop the foot down. For pelvic rotations are hulas, and come down and come up the other side. Now we're going to get ready for our Malasana. So we're going to exhalation very gently. We have a flower, so let's do another. Bring the hands up. Exhalations, wide stance. So when we were in our Utkatasana, just a little bit wider stance. Exhalation, bring the elbows to the inside. When you come down. If you are at home, you have a block, you have a bolster, we sit on that. If it's very challenging, just stay right here. And if the other modification is just coming to our Padmasana, we just sit in cross-legged. And then we're going to drop the left hand down and brush up with the right and look at the right hand. Bring it down. Come into your flower again. Drop the right hand and sweep up with the left. And come into our Malasana. And now we're going to do our bird. Our bluebird. And our crane. Now just bring the elbow to just above the, and just lean forward. If you have a block at home, you put the toes elevated on the block. Helps. One at a time. And we did a lot of wrist actions, so add some more wrist actions here. And then deepen out, we're going to bring the knee higher up onto the tricep. Just like a shelf. Come back into our Malasana. And then we're just going to come down to our Padmasana. So, and while we're here, let's do some more pelvic rotations. And then rotate out the other way. Now, I had the left leg in front. Touch the shoulders, raise the arms up, and bring the left elbow down to the belly and just place this. Now, put the fingers in the toes here. I have my index, center, ring, pinky, and this is help with the bunions and give some ankle rotations here. Just stay here for a while. We're gonna have so much fun. Now, to deepen this, we're gonna hug it in. If this is too challenging, just stick to the cradle in the arms. Bring the left to the outside, the right inside, and we're going to set up for our compass. And this gets to be a little bit on the side of the foot there. So now drop the left arm and reach up. And this is the earth magnetisms here. Okay. Now we're going to add our Ashtavakasana. Bring the right on top, and then just roll forward. And extend out. And very gently come down. And now we have the right leg in front. Then one of the most elegant asanas in yoga. And we'll bring the right elbow into the belly, drop it, and come into our bring the left forearm down, And then we're going to hug it in. Reach up with the right hand to the inside, left on the outside, or compass here. Drop the right hand. Now you're welcome to stay here. And those of us that have come deeper are going to come into the Asana by just rolling over. Have the left hand, right hand, and we have the little shelf here, and then just roll over. Come down very gently and elegantly and rotate out the wrist, and we're coming into our forward fold here. Raise the arms up and exhalation forward. And remember, the knees can be up. Inhalations or elongations, and exhalations are deepening in.
Half tiger, half iguana. But
Inhalation, the right knee up. And we're setting up for our Janu Shirsasana. So just drop the right knee. Out. Remember, the long inhalations are elongations, and exhalations are settling into our practice here. The Janu Shirsasana. Come down the left leg, the left hand leads, the right hand will follow. And now we're going to do my favorite, is we're going to Yogi Toe Lock. Yogi Toe Lock, the left two fingers to the left. They're opened up to the left of the mat. Touch your shoulders and reach over. And 10 breaths, see where your fingers are. If your fingers touch, just keep going back with the elbow. The left elbow is inside. Okay. And now we're just gonna raise up the right leg. You're welcome to stay here. You can flip it over. We're gonna twist to the left. Touch the shoulders, raise up, and look to bring the right to the left elbow outside the right knee. And I can say hello to my yogis. Ten breaths here. We're going to bring this leg forward. We're bringing the fingertips here for Dandasana. Now we're going to just turn the hand to the fingertips to the top of the mat. And we're going to press up to our Parsvantasana. If that's too challenging, just can bend the elbows and lean back. And bring that torso forward. Experience a little bit of a back bend. Seated. Drop the booty, raise the arms up, and come into our forward fold here. And now we're gonna hug in the left knee and drop that. Remember to concentrate on that left shin rolling forward. Yogi toe lock here. And open up into our Pavarita or Pavarita Janu Shirsasana. Pavarita is a twist. 10 breaths here. Bring the left heel center up with the right heel center. Bring up the left knee. I'm gonna cross over. You're welcome to stay where you are. I'm gonna twist to you. And then the full Marityasana. Drop the left hand behind. Remember you have buoyancy there. And bring the right elbow. The foot is flexed. Extend the right, descend the left. Come into our Dandasana. Bring the fingertips towards the top of the mat. And to our Parsvantasana for 5. Drop the booty down. Come into another forward fold here. And now we're setting up for the close of our class. We're going now to hug the knees in. And now the knees can be, just hug the knees in. We're going to do pelvic rotations here. Okay. And then do some hip circles here. This is very, very awesome here. Rotate out the other way. Rotate forward and back, and then hold the knee. You see how I'm wide here? You can be wide. And we're going to come into our Navasana. The boat can hug in here. So this is also giving you a pelvic exercise. So this is so stay here, whatever way you feel. We can just even hold. Hug the knee to the chest again. Rotation here. And now we're going to raise the leg up and the arms. And we have our happy baby rotation here. And now you're welcome to stay here. We're going to walk up to our shoulder stand. Walk up. You can keep your hands here. You can just come another full hand print. And just make sure you can breathe comfortable. No right, no wrong. You showed up. Drop the feet back for Halasana. We're going to just very, very gently And then elegantly come back into another the knee front or Navasana here.
I was a struggling college student working a full-time job.
Okay. Coming to our Navasana, your Navasana, whichever makes you feel good. Now drop the, we're going to hug in the feet together here, and we're going to do our fairy, our bumblebee, ladybug, bumblebees, butterflies, hummingbird, all my creatures of my garden. We're just flapping the wings here. We're going to do the passive inhalation and forceful exhalations. Okay, got 10 of them. Okay, and now we're going to come and set up for our Shavasana one more time. Coming into our happy baby. And then come into our shoulder stand. Drop the heel back for our halasana. And come down very elegantly. And we're going to come back up into our hugging the knee to the chest here. And now we're going to come into our fish, to our clothes. Put our booty on our head, tilt the head back. And then just come into our Shavasana, our final relaxation. We're going to do our tension and release. But before we do that, we have to do our chakra rotation. So we have to raise the right arm up and circle it to the right, cross over to the left, up, and just circle the right arm. The left arm comes out, comes across to the right. So we're incorporating this movement, so we just did in our practice. What we just did in our practice. This is our movement. Bring the fingertips together. It's a chakra wind chime. Bring the fingertips together, and then we're going to brush up the body for the meridians. And our tension and release, we're going to big Durga breath here, from the belly to chest, full torso, chest, breath. On the flex the feet, push out, to clasp the hips if you may. Whole body, big breath, exhale. And we're going to do it one more time. Big breath. Tension. Squeeze the face, nose. Coming to your final relaxation. No, since you are to my right side, I'm going to roll over to my left. Going to pop up on my forearm here, Yogi Tolak, and come into our pose of infinity. Okay. Now we're going to roll over to the, come over to the right side. And come into our Padmasana. And we're going to do our Oms. What time? And one last one is we're gonna Om fun. We had so much fun. I'm so glad to bring you from my garden to wherever you are. Fun. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. May the words and actions of my teachings contribute to the health and well-being of you. Satnam, Namaste, my yogis.